Then why didn't you say anything?
どうしてですか?
I'm asking why you didn't tell me about all this. If I'd known, I might have remembered this place much more quickly, right?
すみません。風見さんが別の場所で待っているという考えは全くありませんでした。
It didn't occur to you?
はい。幼い頃の私と風見さんが待ち合わせていたのはいつもこの公園で。ですから、風見さんからいつもの場所と言われれば、私にはこの場所しか思い浮かびませんでしたから。
Are you serious?
はい。
So many things happened so fast back then. The details are still fuzzy for me, but Sachi's memories of the time we spent together don't seem to have faded, and this playground is clearly a very important place to her. But even so...
それに、家と言われませんでしたから。
Wait, what? I see. Come to think of it, Sachi's always been like this, silently carrying out her orders like a faithful robot, never expressing doubt or interjecting with her own opinion, never advancing her own interests. What the fuck? Can I not read? The rare exceptions come only when Sachi judges it strictly necessary. Even then, she's usually just seeking clarification. There's no longer any doubt in my mind. Those rules have to be the very reason Sachi ended up in Mihama Academy. In other words, it's all exactly as I feared.
風見さんはどうしてそんなに悲しそうな顔をしているんですか?
Because I am sad, idiot. What, aren't you?
そうですね。私は嬉しいです。
Happy?
はい。待ち合わせ時間を考えたら遅刻かもしれませんが、ゆうくんはこうして来てくれました。だから私はとても嬉しいです。
As Sachi smiles up at me, I finally realize something. The one thing about this girl that truly resembles me is the way she smiles. An artificial thing, plastered on for the sake of lubricating social interactions, an attempt to put others at ease rather than a reflection of any real emotion. Maybe she's not lying. Maybe she really is happy. But whatever the case, that smile is hollow. How many times have I seen this expression on her face? And I'm only now realizing it. Pathetic. No, maybe it's not surprising I didn't notice. I've managed to fool plenty of people the same exact way. It's a skill that develops with practice.
そんな顔しないでください、風見さん。風見さんはちゃんと約束を守ってくれました。だから今度は私がこうする番です。
Rising unsteadily to her feet, Sachi reaches up and brings her hand to rest on top of my head.
約束守ってくれてありがとう、ゆうくん。
Fuck. I can't joke around. I can't have any funny commentary. This shit is deep. Ugh. It's biting me. Maybe it's sheer surprise. Maybe some part of me wants things to stay like this a little longer. I can't tell for sure. Whatever the case, my body's frozen in place under the gentle movements of that small hand. Sachi, what are you...
勝手なことをしてすみません。でも、私が最後にいつもの場所で遊ぶ約束をしたとき、ゆうくんはこの公園に来てくれませんでした。
I didn't?
はい。でも、ゆうくんは悪くありません。あの時の私は悪い子で、私が一方的に取り付けた約束でしたから。 ゆうくんが来てくれなかったのも当然です。でも今回は違います。ちゃんと約束をした待ち合わせでした。だからそこにゆうくんが来てくれて、私本当に嬉しい。
Sachi! I knew she was gonna faint. I catch Sachi in my arms as she collapses forward. The last of her strength is gone.
すみません、風見さん。今、体を。
Nothing to apologize for. Don't push yourself.
そう言っていただけると助かります。なぜか立ち上がろうとしても体に力が
For some
入ら
reason.
なくて。
Are you serious? For some reason? Hardly surprising after sitting through that rainstorm without eating or drinking. At a quick estimate, Sachi's been in this place 28 hours straight. And I'm willing to bet that she didn't even allow herself to take a nap the whole time she was waiting for me. No matter how sturdy the girl is, she must be well past the limits of her physical endurance by now.
ですが私はこれから風見さんとのテストの。
You don't need to worry about that either. The only thing you promised me was to wait until I showed up, and you kept that promise. You can rest now.
それならよかったです。
With those words and a particularly weak attempt at a smile, Sachi instantly falls unconscious. Within seconds, she's gone totally limp, leaving me to bear her full weight in my arms. And it's only then that I finally realize just how alarmingly cold her body is. The girl's clearly in bad shape, to the point that she needs medical attention, and quickly. Even so, the expression on her face as she sleeps seems genuinely happy, in a way that artificial smile never was. I may be a pretty pitiful excuse for a human being, but maybe, just maybe, there's something I can do for this girl. You're a hell of a lot tougher than you look, Sachi. After brushing a few drops of rainwater from Sachi's face, I pull out my cell phone and call Chizuru.
待って、ゆうくん。どうしてもう一緒に遊べないの？私そんなのやだよ。せっかく仲良くなれて、これからもっともっとゆうくんと遊べると思ったのに。それなのに突然お別れしなきゃいけないなんて。私明日も待ってるから、ゆうくんが来てくれるまで絶対いつもの場所で待ってるから。
Fuck, dude. Even after hearing Sachi's story, this is about as much as I can remember. As children, we parted abruptly. I don't know what that is. Friendship was cut off without warning. That must have happened when I was forced to move away after my sister's death. That much makes sense. But there's still one part of all this that I find completely inexplicable. I understand that Sachi has to be the same person who played with me as a child, but the girl in my memories was energetic and strong-willed in the extreme. A little spoiled even. Her personality and way of speaking were totally unlike the Sachi I know today. Of course, people naturally change as they grow up, but I don't know of many transformations that dramatic. Something must have triggered such a radical shift. I'd guess that something is connected to our conversation back then, but there's no way to know for sure until I learn more about Sachi's past. With what happened over the last 2 days, I think that's become necessary.
屋上で星を眺めるなんて意外にロマンチストなところがあったのね。
Well, fuck Chizuru, after today? Man, I've grown at least 3 hearts. Chizuru.
私は学園長室で待っててって言ったはずだけど。
Sorry, felt like getting some air.
そう。
Dropping the line of questioning, Chizuru walks up to stand at my side.
各種への連絡と病院での手続きは一通り済ませてきたわ。
Appreciate it. Sorry to push all the work on you.
それは私のセリフよ。学生の管理は私の仕事だし、小峰さんだって あなたが見つけてくれたんだから。
The crazy part about that is that we were the only ones that could find Sachi. I'm glad we ran out into the rain and against all odds were able to get to her. True enough.
それよりあなたは小峰さんのそばにいてあげなくてもいいの？
You just told me to be in your fucking office. She's got 4 dedicated nurses at the moment. I think she'll be alright.
それはそうだけど、でも
Women don't like having men ogle them as they sleep, right?
まったく、こういう時に冗談が言えるのはあなたくらいのものだと思うわよ。
I think that's actually true. Blame my sister. I inherited it from her. But anyway,
他にやることができた。
Right. Remember what you told me a little while ago? How you don't expect me to do anything in particular for this school or its students?
ええ、確かにそう言ったわ。
I've got a follow-up question.
何かしら。
Are you willing to let me get involved on a voluntary basis?
ええ、もちろん。
Good to know. Sounds almost like she was expecting this from me from the very start. Guess there's a reason she's able to get by sitting around and sipping expensive tea all day.
でもいいの？これは市ヶ谷の任務でもないし、あなたにとって何の得にもならないことかもしれないわよ。
No, but I didn't come to this school for duty or profit. You might say I'm here precisely because I wanted something more than that. Right. I wanted to understand the meaning of the words my master left me.
なるほどね。
Also, in a way I owe Sachi my life.
小峰さんが命の恩人？
Sachi and I knew each other as kids, and it's probably thanks to her that I managed to push my way through the worst of it.
驚いた。そんなことがあったなんて私も知らなかったわ。
Not surprising. I just remembered a little while ago myself.
そう。
Lowering her hand from the fence, Chizuru turns to face me.
でもそういう理由があったなら小峰さんだったのは納得ね。
Circumstances aside, simple truth is, Sachi caught my interest, as she is today.
惹かれたか。
Fuck.
それなら今度こそ小峰さんについての報告書を渡しましょうか。
Like I said before, that won't be necessary.
じゃあ断ることができない小峰さんから聞き出す？
That's not it either.
だったら
I'll handle this my way. In this case, maybe it's a pointlessly roundabout method, but I've gotten by with it all this time. So I'm gonna stick with what I know.
なるほど。不器用だけどまっすぐであなたらしい考えね。
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
さあどうかしらね。
Blatantly evading the question, Chizuru offers me a composed smile. Alright, I think it's about time I got going.
ええ、何か必要になったら遠慮なく言ってくれていいから。
I'm counting on it, Principal Tachibana. Alright, think that's it for this session, boys. I'd like to apologize for the few upsets here and there. My throat, for some reason, was getting like, after only like 9 minutes or so into the session, my throat was like getting, I don't know if it was like really pain or it was just like weird sensations. So it was really difficult for me to speak. I had to lower my tone of voice kind of early on, which I don't like to do. I'd like to keep a consistent tone of voice, but whatever. Recurrent memory apparently is the chapter we're on, so I'd like to apologize for that. The tongue twisting because of my throat, but I think near the end, it got a little better and I got used to it, so everything's alright. I mean, don't worry, I'm not in any pain from doing this session, it's just a little weird. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, guys. This was a very interesting session. I would say the most eventful session we've had yet. So next time we'll be doing whatever's next regarding Sachi, hoping that everything is alright with her, and hopefully things go towards the waifu route now. I'm so lonely. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. What a fantastic session. Really got emotional, still got those goosebumps. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next session. Bye bye.